Hi y'all, my name is Liliana Valeria Lazarelian, or Lily for short, and I am back to bring you another video. This video is actually inspired by a patient I had this morning or afternoon today. He's been a patient of a practice for many years, and I guess after consistently repeating that an electric toothbrush is better for his oral health, he finally gave in and purchased a Sonicare. From his feedback, he said he really loves it and he couldn't believe that he hadn't been using an electric toothbrush before. So with that in mind, I thought I should make a full-length video to show you guys how effective an electric toothbrush actually is. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to, there are dental offices that get bonuses for selling more. I'm not trying to sell anything to any of my patients. I am only looking out for their oral health, and honestly, I'm just recommending what I personally use. So I thought I'd show you the brushes that I have. And by brushes I mean because I was a dental hygiene student, I received a Sonicare toothbrush and an Oral-B toothbrush. So I'm gonna show you guys both of those. I do have to disclose that I actually have a bias towards Sonicare because that's just the brush that I use daily and I really enjoy using, so I'm most of the time going to be recommending that, but it varies patient to patient. So my advice to every single individual is unique and it's personalized depending on what I see. So I'm just going to show you how these brushes work, the different features, and that way you can figure out on your own which one you prefer to have. So in order to test the effectiveness of a Sonicare toothbrush and an Oral-B toothbrush, I'm gonna go ahead and disclose myself again, and that way you guys can see how much plaque is actually removed. I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole full 2-minute brushing. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Sonicare on the top, and then I'm gonna use Oral-B Braun toothbrush on the bottom. This time, I'm actually going to put this disclosing agent all over my mouth. I have not brushed my teeth since this morning, and it's all in the name of science and for this video. So let's get to it. All right, so here we have both brushes, Sonicare by Philips and Braun by Oral-B. This one, I did not charge it, so hopefully it'll last a minute. So as you can see, they have different brush heads. This one has a circular brush head so that it rotates around the tooth, and then this one is an oscillation, so moving back and forth. Now, they both have different modes. And so for example, for this one, you can see that once I turn it on, I can go to whitening, sensitive, diamond white, I think. And this is to brush your tongue. And then back to regular. And now we have the Philips Sonicare. That's when you turn it on. Mine has different intensities. That's the highest intensity. I don't really mess with the intensities. I usually just leave it at the first one. And then we have clean. Oh, I guess I have to turn it off. And then white. And then deep clean. You can tell I don't really use these other ones. Honestly, I just turn it on and off, make sure that goes the whole 2 minutes. Sometimes I may use the intensities, but rarely. So these are the two brushes. Now let's get to try them. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Sonicare toothbrush. This is how much toothpaste I use. You don't really need a lot, personal preference. So let's see. So this is after brushing the top. I definitely need to go back in and get some of those margins there, but overall, this is what you see. So now I'm gonna use the other brush, the Oral-B brush, and do the bottom. So that brush died on me. I'm not sure if it was a whole minute, but clearly I didn't charge it because I don't use it. But even then, you can still see that they're both pretty good brushes. It depends on what you want to use. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my mouth now. So as you can see, they're both great brushes. I think one of the biggest factors when it comes to picking an electric toothbrush is checking on the features that you want your brush to have, and then from then is really personal preference. Do you want to go tooth by tooth? Do you want to use this and cover 2 or 3 teeth at a time? So now that you've brushed for 2 whole minutes, making sure that you're covering all areas. So the area closer to the cheek, the area closer to your tongue, the chewing surface, which is the bottom or the top, the bottom inside, the inside of your teeth. So basically everywhere, you gotta brush everywhere. That's why you have 2 minutes, 30 seconds on each section. After that, don't forget to brush your tongue. So bring your brush here. Just like that. I genuinely do believe that switching from a manual toothbrush to an electric can definitely improve your oral health, and that is absolutely what we want. We want better plaque control so that we minimize the amount of bacteria present in the mouth, and therefore minimize the amount of future problems or problems that you can encounter because of all that bacteria that's just sitting in your mouth that you're constantly swallowing as well.